Hello everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm Kishore and today I'm here to solve a classic Sudoku titled Evil Monopoly Man created by the Chefofdeath. This Sudoku was spotted by me on the Discord server and I thought of giving this Sudoku a try. I also read the comment by the author. The author had apparently tried to incorporate a lot of classic Sudoku techniques in this one, and I think it should be an interesting solve. The link to solve this is in the description of the video. Let's try the Sudoku now. Classic rules apply. Each row, each column, and 3x3 box in the grid has digits 1 to 9 without any repetitions. So let's start the Sudoku now. Okay, 3 ones in the middle 3 rows, middle 3 columns. Okay, I don't think I can corner pencil mark once in this grid. Let's go to 2s. 2s have 3 options in box 2. 2 cannot be in row 2 and column 3. Again, 3 options for 2. Okay, box 7 has again 3 options. And this box also has 3 options. So do we have something going on already? So I remember something of this sort in the past where we could eliminate pencil marks from corner cells. So can I have a 2 here? That produces 2 here and gives a 2 here and 2 here. Yeah. This is not possible, guys. This is not possible. What I suspected was right. So when you have something of this sort, I remember seeing this in one of the earlier classic Sudokus. So always be aware there is something going on here. So you can see that in all the boxes there are only 3 options for the 2. In most of the cases you will be able to eliminate 2 from the corner cells. Let's say we have a 2 in here. So what happens is that gives a 2 here, and you can just map where the 2's go. So you'll see that you'll reach a contradiction in one or the other box. So this box now doesn't have any 2's. So that is interesting. So good that we spotted this right at the start. So 2 cannot be here, which means that 2 has to be in one of these 2 cells. Similarly, I think we can eliminate the 2 from here. Gives a 2 here, gives a 2 here, gives a 2 here. You'll surely hit a contradiction in one or the other box. Now in box 9, there is no possibility for the 2. So this cell where we started cannot be a 2. Okay, let's remove the 2 from that cell as well. So which means we again have just the 2 possibilities for the 2. Okay, so this was not something which I expected to find, but rather I remembered seeing something similar, and fortunately that worked here as well. So this cannot be a 2-2, I think. That gives a 2 here, a 2 here, a 2 here, a 2 here, and there is no 2 for box 7. So again, just the 2 cells for 2 in box 1. And even this cell, row 5, column 9 cannot be a 2. Gives a 2 here, a 2 here, a 2 here, a 2 here, and again a 2 here, right? So row 6, that will be 2 2's. So which means that I can remove the 2's from row 5, column 9, and that leaves just the 2 2's for box 6. Okay, so I think we have done enough here. Maybe this is the only box left. Let's try it with this cell. Yes, even row 5, row 6, column 4 also cannot be a 2. You can just imagine. So I'm just taking the corner of the L shape. So by that I mean we had 3 cells here. So this was the turn, you can say, of the L shape. So all these cells were eliminated of a 2, and that's why I hit this cell. These 3 can take the 2, and this is the corner of the L. This cannot take a 2. So 2s go here. Let's go to 3s now. Okay, we are getting a digit with 3 here. And that gives a 3 in column 3. Three has 3 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here. Okay, many options for 3 in the remaining boxes. Let's go to 4s now. So 4 is in one of these 2 cells in column 1. 4 has 3 possibilities here. And again 3 possibilities here. So are we looking at one more 2-like scenario? Not sure. Okay, 4 has 4 possibilities here. No, 4. Okay. So I don't think we can do much here, right? Let's go to 5s. 5 has only 2 possibilities in box 2, 3 in box 3. No use marking that. Okay, in row 9, only this domino can take the 5. And in column 1, these 2 cells will take the 5. Okay, let's go to next. If I look at 6, there is 6 that you can instantly place in column 5. And the other boxes for 6 have lots of possibilities. Yeah, nothing with the 6 there. Let's go to 7. 7 cannot be here, cannot be here. So 3 possibilities. 7 is not in column 5, not in row 7. So that gives a 7 here, which gives a 7 here. Okay. So let's go to 8s now. 8 is not in column 5. That gives 4 possibilities for 8. And there are no more 8s in any of the rows as givens. So I don't think we can do much. Okay, time to look at 9s. Even the 9s, there's just the solo 9 here. All right, nothing more. So let's turn to center marking now. There are lots of places that you can center mark. For example, this row seems like a good place. The remaining digits in row 2 are 4, 7, 8 and 9. So this will be 7, 8. This will be 4, 9. This will be 8, 9. Wow, Y value candidates. Oh, that's excellent. Let's go to row 5 maybe. 1, 2, 5, 6. So the remaining digits must be 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. This must be a 3, 4 and a 9. This must be 7, 8, 9. This is not 3, 4, 7. So this is 8 and 9. And many possibilities here. Oh, superb. In row column 8, you can notice that we have an 8, 9 pair now. So it's making sense to build along that column. The remaining digits are 1, 2, 5 and 6. So let's look at this cell. This is 1, 5, 6. This is 1, 2, 6. And you can't have 2, 5, 6 here. So this is a hidden single. So it can only be 1, which means these 2 cells are not a 1. This will be a 2 or a 5. Wow, this is a nice Sudoku, guys. I'm enjoying it already. And we got a 1 here, so that gives 1 in this 2 cells. Let's look along row 8. 3, 7, 8, 9 need to be placed. This will be a 3, 9. Let me change that to center. This will be 3, 8, 9. This will be 7, 8, 9. This will also be 7, 8 and 9. There are triplets along column 5. 1, 6, 7, 8, and you have a 3, 4, 9 triplet in the highlighted cells, and which means that the remaining cells can only take 2 and a 5. So we can just pencil mark those in. Let's look at column 2 now. You also have a triplet here, 7, 8, 9, and 3, 4, 5 as given. So which means the remaining digits are 1, 2, 6. So I can just quickly write those cells, 1, 2, and 6. There is something definitely interesting going on in here. Let me check that. Let's just highlight those cells for now. Is there a W wing of some sort? I'll try to explain what is a W wing if I find one. So I'm just trying to see, what I'm trying to think here is, what happens if row 6 column 2 is a 6? So then both of these will be 2 instantly. So I'm trying to somehow see if the possibility of making those 2 cells as 2 is eliminating 2 from any other row. So you can call that as a W wing. But the thing is, in row 1, if you see, there are many possibilities for the 2. So even if we eliminate 2 from, let's say, here, then you have still 3 more cells for the 2. So this W wing is not quite effective here. You also have a 2, 5 here, which means if this is a 2, row 9 column 8 is a 2, then both of these become 6. And even that I don't think is really doing anything. Wow, I missed this, guys. I missed this. Let me show you something even more better. Why do we need to use all these things, W wings and all those? Look at these cells. Do you notice something familiar? People who watch our videos regularly would instantly know that this is a XY wing or a Y wing. This is a typical Y wing, you can say. So I highlighted those cells. You have 3 cells, and one of those cells, row 6 column 8, is seeing the other 2 cells. And in all these 3 cells taken together, you have some combination of the digits A, B, and C. Right, bi-value candidates, let's say this is AB, so this would be A and C, and this would be B and C. So when you have such format, you can call this the hinge cell, and these 2 are the wing cells. So the digit which is common between the wing cells can be eliminated from the cell which is seeing both of those cells. So you can eliminate 5 from here. Because if this cell is a 5, instantly this becomes a 6, and this becomes a 2. And you don't have any possibility here now for row 6 column 8. So we can't allow this to happen, which means this, the row 1 column 5 cannot be a 5. So that is a 2. That should give us a lot of information. This becomes a 5. This is not a 2, and the 2 is forced here now, and column 1 column 3 has a 2, so the 2 is forced here, and that forces the 2 here, gives a 5 here, gives a 6 here, gives a 2 in here. Superb. And that finishes off column 2. Superb, guys. Excellent. So 6 and 1. This is a really beautiful Sudoku. So I was actually thinking that there may be W wings in the Sudoku, but this technique is really cool, the Y wing. Now let's see. Okay, let's just make use of the digits we just placed. We can mark a 6 in here, and 6 in column 1 can be marked, and 6 in column 9. Okay, where does the 5 go in box 2? Only one cell. This is a 5, and which means this will be the remaining 3 cells are 4, 7, 9. So that is a 7 or a 9. This will be 4 or 7. This will be 7 or 8. Okay, where does the 7 go in column 6? There's only one cell left. 7 will go here. So which means one of these 2 cells will be a 7. And 5 in column 9, just the one cell left. So have we placed all the 5s? Okay, 5 in box 4 can be placed. That's a 5. And now all the 5s have been placed. And in row 3, 1 must be in one of these 2 cells. And these 2 cells are 1, 7 and 9 exclusively. This in row 1 must be 4, 7 and 8. Am I missing something here? Okay, my eyes are drawn to the, let me remove the colors first. So if you look at these cells, I suspect there is a swordfish going on here. If you look at columns 2, 5 and 8 and simultaneously rows 2, 5 and 8, you'll see that the 9s are restricted only to the yellow cells, right? So we must have 3 9s for the 3 rows, or if you look at column wise, 3 9s for the 3 columns, which means that if I have a 9 in here, let's say, for example, row 2 column 8, the remaining 2 9s must be distributed in these 2 columns in some order. So what I can deduce is that the rest of the cells in those columns cannot be 9. Rest of the cells, I've just marked the cells which are falling out, so those 2 columns. So let me highlight those for better clarity. So all these red cells cannot take a 9 because the reason is the same thing. If you identify 3 columns and the same 3 rows, then and if you restrict the possibility of a digit to those 3 rows and 3 columns, the cells which are falling outside those rows or columns cannot take a 9. In this case, the red cells can never be a 9. We can just simply try by putting a 9 somewhere, let's say here, or even this is a good spot. Let's say you have a 9 in row 8 column 1. Let's put that a 9. What happens is for column 2, 9 is posted here. For column 5, 9 is posted here, and now column 8 is choked off 9. 9 is eliminated here and 9 is eliminated here. So this proves that you cannot have 9 in cells outside those columns. So I'll remove the 9s from the red cells. So we have a beautiful swordfish here, and this already seems to be a glorious Sudoku by Chefofdeath. And I wonder why this is called the evil Monopoly man. And you can't have a 9 here too, so that is 4, 7, 8. So I think we have eliminated 9s from maybe this cell is left out. 3, 7, 8. This cell 4, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6, and 1 and 9 are eliminated. So 4, 7, and 8. Okay. So all these cells that I wanted to eliminate the 9s have been done. So time to remove the colors. Now what? So we got a 3, 8 here. 7, 8. 3, 7, 8. Oh, this is beautiful, guys. Look at column 1. Let me remove these. There is a 7, 8 pair. The reason that happened is because we used a Swordfish to eliminate the 9 from row 8 column 1, and that has given rise to a sword pair. Superb. So which means this cell, row 5 column 1, is a 4. Suddenly this has started to behave weirdly again. 4, so that's not a 4. Just one digit. I was looking for more, so 4 goes here. And let's look at column 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So these two cells are 1 and 9. And let's look at column 6. So this is 8, 9. These two cells are 4, 8, and 9. 2 could be placed in row 4. I think ages back, somehow missed this reduction. What now? Do we also have something with the 8s? 8 in these 3 columns, 8 in these 2 columns. What am I doing? 3, 9, 3, 9. So this would be a 4. That gives a 7. That gives a 9, and that finishes off this 7, 8. That's a 7 now, and this becomes an 8, 9. That is finishing off the Sudoku fast. So row 1 can be completed. That's a 4. That's a 7, 8. And you have a 3, 7, 8 triplet in column 9. That removes the 7 here and gives 1, 4, 9 in the remaining digit cells. So this is also 1, 4, and 9. You can't have 1 here, so that's 4 and 9. 4 is not possible, so that's 1 and 9. Excellent, guys. Excellent. And now if you look at row 6, there is a 1, 9 pair, which means this is not a 9. That's a 4, 8. Let's complete row 2. That's supposed to be 8. That's supposed to be 9. Giving a 1 here and a 7 here. That 1 gives a 9 here, which gives a 1 here and 9 here. And that gives an 8 here. That gives a 3, a 9, a 3. Column 2 can be completed. That's a 9. That forces this to be 8, forces this to be 7, and this will be a 4, and this is 9, this is 8, this is 3, this is 1. That forces this to be a 9. 9 cannot go here. This is 9, and box 4 can be completed. Box 7 can be finished. That's a 3. That gives a 4 here, 8 here, 8 here, and a 4 here. And that finishes off this really wonderful Sudoku by Chefofdeath. So I thank the author for giving us the permission to do a video on the Sudoku. This was an excellent Sudoku, to say the least. Some really wonderful techniques combined to finish the Sudoku. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel and become a patron of the channel. We hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.